What would it look like if you stepped out of that terror barrier? See yourself stepping out, doing new things. And remember, you aren't going to grow without fear.
All right. I'm Rebecca Hay, and I've built a successful interior design business by trial and error, podcasts, online courses, and so many freaking books. Over the last decade, I've grown from an insecure student to having false starts to careers, and now I'm finally in the place where I want to be. Throughout my journey, it's been pretty obvious that I'm passionate about business and helping other entrepreneurs do the same. Each week, I'll share tangible takeaways from my own experience and the experiences of other badass women to help you build your confidence and change your business.
Hey, it's Rebecca, and you are listening to Resilient by Design. Welcome to Season 6. Can you freaking believe it? It is a brand new year, and I am so excited for you. You are about to have your best year yet. And how do I know this? Because I just have a feeling. If you are here today and you are listening to this introduction to our brand new season, it means you are gearing up and ready to just take this year by storm. I'm really excited because this season is going to be unlike any other season. I'm so excited that we are going to be giving so much value. If you've been binging this podcast for a while, or maybe you've just landed on us, I really hope that you can share what you're learning with me on Instagram. It's hard on a podcast. I don't get feedback. I don't know. I would love to know what's resonating and what you're excited about learning more of into 2025. Now, what do you do at the beginning of the year besides setting your goals and all the things? You can pick a word of the year. This is something that I typically do. In the past, I've done all kinds of different words depending on mentally where my head is at. And I put it up on a piece of paper in front of my desk just to remind me all year long. Sometimes it takes a few tries. I can tell you that when I was in Nashville doing the mastermind with Amy Porterfield, I decided that I was going to commit to 2025 being a financial powerhouse. That's not my word, but I wanted to share that with you because I want by the end of 2025 to feel so supremely confident with my business and personal finances. I want to be in charge of investment. I want to know exactly where every dollar is going and where it's coming from. And I want to strategically be intentional with my business. And so financial powerhouse is the one goal that I'm trying to achieve above all else for me personally. But in addition to that, I kept thinking, okay, what's the word? And then when Vera asked me to record this intro podcast, she was like, Rebecca, share your word of the year. And I thought, oh, shoot, I don't have one yet. And so I've given it a lot of thought. And what I think my word is going to be this year is simplify. Because I have a tendency to overcomplicate things. I don't know about you, but sometimes, I get an idea and I'm like, well, what about this? But then I could also do this and we could also do that. And well, I still need to do that and this and that and the other. And I get overwhelmed because I overcomplicate it. This year for me, I want to simplify everything. I want to simplify my life. I want to simplify managing my household, my kids' activities. I want to simplify my business and make it clear and very easy to show up at work, do my job, execute, and feel accomplished. I want to simplify my life. And so that is the word I'm picking for this year. What is your word? Send me a DM. Let me know your word. Guys, I'm really excited. This is your year. You can make it whatever you want to make it. And I just want to remind you that sometimes it can be scary. We feel like we want to do so many things. We don't know where to start. And I just want to remind you to push past the terror barrier that comes up whenever you're doing something that you're not used to, or maybe doing something you've never done before. Maybe you decide to dive in this year and you want to sign up for Power of Process, and maybe it's an investment, but you're like, I got to push past this terror barrier so that I can level up, so that I can get to the next playing field. When something comes up that requires us to step outside of the box, what do you do? we often get scared. And so today, at the very beginning of this new year of 2025, I want you to think about what actions you're going to take this year that's going to move you closer to the goal that you've set for yourself and closer to that vision that you have for your life and your business. And I want you to spend some time visualizing what would it look like if you stepped out of that terror barrier. Visualize it. See yourself stepping out, doing new things. And remember, you aren't going to grow without fear. You aren't going to grow without screwing up. You can't scale a business. You can't make more money. You can't be happier unless you try something and fail. It might be something little. It might be that you rearrange your office and shoot, after all that hard work, you don't like the new layout. My hand is in the air. This is something that I did in December. But don't let the fear of maybe screwing something up hold you back. Remember what I always say, progress over perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to start. I have that written in magic marker on a piece of paper. It is super faded. It's right up there on my corkboard in front of my computer. And I just stuck it up on a new corkboard actually before the end of the year because I wanted a reminder to myself. Don't let fear hold you back. Keep moving forward. Keep doing the things. Pick a word of the year and visualize it happening. Today is your day. 2025 is your year, and I'm really excited to support you. I'm really excited because this year I'm going all in on the podcast, all in on the coaching, all in on the courses. You guys are about to see how a little bit of coaching and education can exponentially grow your business and your life. You're going to hear from designers who are doing just that. You are going to hear from industry experts who share candidly like never before. We're going to do more live recordings like the one I did last year at High Point Market. So stay tuned, get on the email list if you're not on my email list so that you know when they're coming so that you can attend and join us. There's going to be a lot of new things coming your way, a lot of exciting things, and I'm just so thrilled to support you on your business growth in 2025. I'll see you in our first episode.
The Resilient by Design podcast is produced by Vera Marquez, edited by Abby Circatella, and hosted by yours truly, Rebecca Hay.